From Racers Marshall Pruett, all of our coverage this weekend at Sebring, John, brought to us all the race day coverage. PILOTI, big thanks to PILOTI for supporting what we're doing.
Many pairs of those in my closet.
Yes, I do as well.
And on my feet.
So speaking of feet, there have been a lot of very busy feet putting together a Garage 56 entry. You were saying just before we started rolling, you're having trouble keeping track of all the developments and all positive developments of, we have our test car, we've now put great miles on our race car, right? That just happened. You said Circuit of the Americas. ACO accepted the entry for the car. I don't know if that was a super surprise, but it happened nonetheless. Give us a Garage 56 update, John, because I got to admit, we're here for Sebring and folks love all the cars and everything behind us, but there is absolutely a lot of momentum going on here with Garage 56.
If you roll the clock back exactly 30 days ago, we were over at the 7 Hotel at Turn 7 here at Sebring and made the announcement of our intention to take a NASCAR Cup car to Le Mans to recreate what Jim France's dad, Bill France Sr., did in 1976. And now, 365 days later, we're standing here at Sebring. And just 30 days ago, we were here doing a 24-hour test. There certainly wasn't a crowd like there is today here. Then there was nobody around, but it was really the culmination of massive efforts by Hendrick Motorsports to build the cars, by Chevrolet to put in all of the multiple 30-hour dyno tests, to Goodyear. We spent time at their proving grounds in San Angelo, Texas, back in December to develop a tire that would take us through the 24 hours on the Cup car. Obviously, the car's heavy in its normal state, but we've worked extremely hard with all the engineers to get weight out of it, make it into an endurance racer. We were here at night because now we have headlights and working taillights. And between Mike Rockenfeller and all the development he's done, to add Jimmy Johnson into the mix with all of his experience and many years of success in NASCAR, and then Jensen Button to be our primary driver lineup, absolutely terrific. And then you add in Jordan Taylor, who's brought his relationship with Chevrolet and all of his years of experience at Le Mans and tracks like this. We're going over there with the package that's not going to disappoint, I can tell you that. And the fans will certainly know that we're there, both in sound and in sight, because we're going to be doing traditional NASCAR pit stops. No air jacks on the Garage 56 car.
Really? Wow. Tell me about Circuit of the Americas. We're just there as well. And I know fans want to see more, and the Garage 56 social media accounts are keeping folks abreast a little bit, but we're talking about Circuit of the Americas as a place that the program has visited, put in some good miles there. Give folks an update on some of that, because it seems like we're going from the conceptual stage and we're trying stuff and we're locking things down. It seems like Garage 56 with this Camaro ZL1 is getting closer to final spec, final form here. How's that going?
Yeah, it's started out as thanks to the Action Express guys who have tons of sports car experience, as a test mule. Then we moved into the test car phase with the folks at Hendrick. The car that we utilized during the 24-hour simulation was chassis number 1. Clearly, we proved that it's quite capable, especially at a tough place like Sebring. What we took to COTA was chassis number 2, our race car.
Wow. And
just met with the Goodyear folks this morning. We've locked in our tire spec. Spoke to the folks at GM Performance, Russ Ablinas, and certainly Scott Meesters and the entire team on the engine side. They've completed 30-hour tests, multiple 30-hour tests. But you're right, we're ready. I think coming into the 24-hour simulation here 30 days ago, I have to be honest, I was a little nervous. The car's never done anything like that, but I was so pleasantly surprised when we left here. I know the drivers were, I know the Hendrick team was, that we realize now that we're quite capable to go over there and show the whole world what NASCAR is all about.
Last thing for you, and you were mentioning this before we started filming, I don't know if surprise is a way to put it, but just pleasantly happy to see the reaction and continued growth in reaction on social media. Garage 56 social media accounts and whatnot. I wasn't sure if this was going to be more than just an American thing where some American sports car fans would say, oh, that's really cool. It looks like the world is kind of getting plugged into this and loving the idea of a big old American NASCAR Cup car going to Le Mans. Tell me about the reaction that's building.
No, I think the beauty of this is there are such passionate fans, you and I both know, and all the racer readers and viewers know about sports car racing. No doubt. They're passionate, they're in it, they're up close to the cars during tech and in the paddock. Then you take that passion, both here at IMSA and certainly at Le Mans, and you put a NASCAR platform that is certainly got a very sweet sound. The big V8 is going to be rumbling down the Mulsanne. You put that in front of those passionate fans. I think we're going to show the world what NASCAR is all about, and vice versa. We've got so many passionate fans of NASCAR that now I think are going to have a glance into what endurance sports car racing is all about, and have them be proud and honored that their product, a NASCAR Cup car, obviously with some modifications for endurance racing, has gone over to the most renowned endurance race on its 100th anniversary and shown the world what NASCAR is all about. So I think there's a win-win for fans of NASCAR stock car racing and fans of sports car racing to be satisfied by what we show over there and what happens each and every weekend here at NASCAR races all over the country.
Any truth to the rumor that you've gotten the Cougar from Talladega Nights to put in the passenger seat to really kind of scare and teach Jensen Button how to drive a Cup car? It worked for Ricky Bobby.
Well, we, believe it or not, besides Jordan and Jimmy and Jensen and Ricky, we've got Rodney Sandstorm as part of the team. And Rodney has done a couple seminars specifically for Jensen Button, trying to teach him about what being a teammate's all about. Because, you know, there's that cutthroat attitude that he comes from.
How to properly wear jorts, right?
Yes. So
fanny pack
between Rocky, Jimmy, Jensen, and Jordan, Rodney's been trying to educate them on what it's all about.
Hashtag breaking exclusive scoop. Rodney Sandstorm, part of Garage 56. The things we learned from talking to this guy.
But we're super excited. It's going to be an awesome journey to go over and be part of the test days and be part of scrutineering downtown Le Mans, and of course to be part of the 100th anniversary of 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Can't wait. Middle of June. Here we come.